Hello, everyone. My name is Terrace Party, and I am excited to bring you this $20 stock market challenge. I know you are wondering, what in the world can I do with $20? Well, let me just tell you, you can do a lot with $20. You don't even have to start there. You can start at $50 or whatever you want, but this challenge is to get you started, just to get you started investing. So here's my disclosure. We're going to start off with that first. Make sure that I'm selling. I have set this video up to be precisely 15 minutes long. Okay. All right. So what is the $20 stock challenge? So the $20 stock challenge is just something that I decided to do last year when I had my Robinhood account. It was just sitting dormant. I had about $500 in there, and I said, I need to do something with this money. And it was just sitting there. So I bought a couple of stocks, and then it was, again, just sitting there. And I said I was putting money into my Robinhood account every 2 weeks from my paycheck, just wasn't even thinking about it. $25 every 2 weeks. And I said, I'm just going to invest $1. I wonder what would happen if I invest $1 a day into a stock. And because Robinhood had a recurring feature where you could pretty much just let it be on autopilot. You could set it and forget it. That was perfect. My withdrawal was set it and forget it. So I never had to manually do it. And I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. All right. So what's the first thing that you want to do? You want to open up a brokerage account. So you want to open an individual brokerage account. Now you can do this in a Roth as well. Robinhood they have Roth and traditional IRA accounts that you can open, but I'm going to specifically talk about a brokerage account because when you go to open up the account, it's going to ask you what type of account you want. You want an individual brokerage account. Unless you're doing this with your spouse, then of course you can open up a joint account with them. Here's some of the brokerages that are popular. Of course, I love Robinhood because it is user friendly and it is a great tool for beginners. And I love it. I just love it. Webull is also a good one. Moomoo, I've heard a lot about them. I don't particularly have an account with them. E-Trade is good. It's a little more advanced, but it is still a good platform. Charles Schwab, and of course, Fidelity. But again, I chose Robinhood because it is the easiest to navigate. Already told you you're going to be opening up an individual brokerage account. They're going to ask you personal and sensitive questions like your social security number, your address, and how much money you make. So don't be alarmed in that. I always get questions about that. Am I supposed to be giving them all? Yes, give them the information. They're not going to share your information. So that is on any platform, any brokerage that you use, they're going to ask you those questions. All right. And then we want to deposit money. You want to deposit as much money as you can, but for this challenge, you need at least $25 a month because you're going to be putting this thing on autopilot and you want to have money to fund this challenge, this dollar a day challenge, okay? You're going to be so surprised. Now, you're not going to get a big $1 million growth, but this is going to just kind of help you get going in your, if you've just been stagnant, you've been saying, hey, I'm going to do it. This is a good way to get started. Okay, so we're going to put those deposits and reoccurring buys on autopilot. The stock market is set to go up always, even though we have pullbacks, we have drawdowns, we have times where the market will fall out the sky or crash, as you would hear people say. But the intent of the overall intent of the stock market is to go up over time. Okay, so of course we're going to be depositing every payday. And then, of course, your recurring buys are going to happen every single day. You know, they'll send you an email, let you know. And you can also do this. You can set the recurring buys to come out of your bank account as well. So if you want to just do $1, I like to do what's called a roundup in my checkings account. So if I am buying a purchase and it's 98 cents, then they're going to round up to $1, which would be 2 cents, and they're going to put that into my savings account. So that's another way you can save small things. Save on the pennies, and the dollars will take care of themselves. I know you've heard that before. All right, so what do I buy? A lot of you have questions about what kind of stock do you buy. So I took time and picked out a couple of stocks for you to buy. Now, don't be alarmed because these stocks are expensive at the time of this recording. So depending on when you see this recording, it could be higher. So QQQ, it is, or XLK, I think XLK is much cheaper than QQQ, but they pretty much have the same thing in them. And I'm going to show you how to find out what's exactly inside of this basket of stocks. These are ETFs. And what these stocks do is they hold multiple companies inside of them. So you're not just buying one company like Apple, Tesla, Exxon. You're not just buying one company. You are actually buying a fund that holds multiple stocks inside of them. And in these stocks is mostly technology stocks, which you know is always high. BTC is Bitcoin. So if you're into the coins, this will be the one that I would recommend you. Is the most stable that you would put your money towards. However, the coin market does not close. So unlike the stock market is open Monday through Friday most weeks. So if you set up an automatic recurring investment in Bitcoin, it's going to require you to have about $30 to $31 a month because it's going to actually take out every single day. So just be aware of that. SPY or SPY-G. SPY-G is a cheaper version of SPY. That is the top 500 companies in the S&P. I know you've heard of the S&P 500. But if you haven't, that's okay too, because this is going to hold the top 500 companies that are traded in the stock market. So this is also a good fund. You'll see that SPY and QQQ, they all hold about the same trades, but they hold the same companies, most of the same companies, but QQQ, XLK, they hold the top 100 tech stocks, and then SPY is the top 500. The Dow Jones or US 30, you can trade DIA. You can purchase shares there. That is just the Dow Jones Index. And I'll show you how to look up what's inside of these stocks. And SCHD is mainly dividend stocks like your Johnson & Johnson, Walmart, things like that. They're more safer. I believe SCHD, and all of these, except for Bitcoin, they do pay a dividend, so you get a bonus there. Regardless if you have $2 worth of the stock, you still get a bonus with the dividend. You're going to get dividend is the company's way of saying thank you. They're sharing their earnings with you, and they're giving you free money. So it's just like your 401k. And I tell people all the time, if you're not investing in your 401k, you are leaving money on the table, because especially if you have an employer match. So you want to make sure that you are taking advantage of your 401k. So the dividend works the same way. You would typically get a dividend on stocks that are depending on which company or which ETF you buy, you will get a dividend quarterly. All right. And then, of course, we're going to set it and forget it. We're going to build consistency. Doing this encourages contributions. It builds patience. And this is how you grow a small account. Okay, so those are the benefits. And you know what I say, stop making excuses and get started. Always, always. If you need help getting started and you want to set up a one-on-one with me, you feel free to visit. This is my website. I would love to coach you and help you get started. And I offer a day trading futures class. I do that, meet with students 3 times a week. The class is not big at all, so it's very intimate. You can ask questions, and I can show you how to set up your charts and everything and get you started with that if that's something you're interested in. I also have a self-paced options and stock course located on the website. And it will teach you how to trade options, and it gives you a more in-depth detail of stocks. And then, of course, specialized one-on-one sessions. All right, let's go straight to Robinhood. Now, this is my account. When you log on to Robinhood, this will be, excuse me, this will be what you see. Now, I was trying to set it up to where I could show you how to purchase and buy a stock, but I ended up buying a stock. I didn't mean to. So let's pull up Amazon. Everybody loves Amazon, or everybody knows Amazon. And what you're going to do is, first of all, when you log into your account, you're going to come up here to the search bar, and you don't have to know the ticker. The ticker is what the stock identifies as. You can just start typing in Amazon and it will pop up and you'll see it. So the cost per share for Amazon is $232.55. Okay, well, maybe I don't have $2.32.52. So I only want to do $1 worth each day. So I'm going to come over here and I can see buy order. That's what I want to do. I want to do it in dollars, not shares, because if I do it in shares, I have to buy whole shares. So I want to do it in dollars, and I want to do $1, and then I'm going to review the order, and then I'm just going to hit buy. Okay. Now it gives me the option to set up recurring buys. So I hit that button, and then I come and I hit recurring buys. It's already on there, $1. And then you get to choose what day you want to start, the frequency, every day, Monday through Friday. You can do every week, every 2 weeks, every month. It doesn't matter. Your buying power, or you can use your bank account that you have attached to Robinhood. You can even set up a backup in case one of the accounts doesn't work, and then you review the order and send it. Isn't that cool? And that's pretty much it. That's all it is to it. It doesn't matter where the stock is trading, because remember, this is just to build momentum. And if you're investing in great stocks, then you don't have anything to worry. Quickly, I'm going to show you what I said. You can see what's inside of a stock. So QQQ was one of the stocks that we mentioned. And what you're going to do is, when it says what's in this fund, you're going to just come over here, and we're going to look up the top 10 holdings. So we can see this fund has Apple in it, NVIDIA, Microsoft, Amazon, Broadcom, Tesla, Meta Platforms, and both the Google. So, and there's my time. So I'm gonna end this video because I do want to be true to my word and keep it at 15 minutes. But this is how you see exactly what you're investing in. So you're investing in great companies and you should get a great return on your start. So that's all I have for you. You guys enjoy this video and contact me if you need any assistance. Thank you and goodbye.